for the sub. What's up, buddy? Sorry, I'm a bad streamer. I was focused on hitting the A button as I precisely walk through Mount Moon. Alright, this first run is going to be a no reset unless I deem it reset worthy. We'll see if I deem it reset. I'll miss up like one minute. Alright, we're starting over. This run will probably not be good. My goal for the first run is probably going to be like under 4 hours. Brock is going to be horrendously slow. Yeah, no reset run unless it is. That's how I should probably put it. Okay, I'm gonna grab the potion. I know it might seem weird. I'm gonna lose the rival fight on purpose. But getting that potion is really convenient for item management. It puts potions in slot 1 and Pokeballs in slot 2 for the run. Pokeballs in slot 2 is like how I'm used to doing ball throws, so I grabbed the potion just for that. And it only loses like half a second, so. This run doesn't really have resets, Panda. I don't need to reset for stats on anything. Every single Pokemon's been nipped, and we dump Charmander immediately, so. We actually dump Charmander to the PC in Pewter. Like, as soon as we beat Brock, we get rid of Charmander. We get it out later just for cut, but... speaking of Charmander, here you go. That is the starter. And, importantly, we need to name it a 3-letter name. I always label my Pokemon by, like, the first letter of their name, so I name it CCC. I think Brock will be under 30 minutes, yes. The Brock split is our, like, biggest time loss split compared to Glitchless, by far. Alright, crits are kind of nice here. Okay, good. Speaking of the double. Crits from Squirtle are also kind of nice here. Okay, Tail Whip's kind of nice. It looks like I'm probably going to win the fight at this point. He's gone in 3 turns. Oh, he can 3-shot me. Yeah. It's faster to lose. Okay. I will take a loss, please. That would be nice. Thank you. That was nice. Cool. Yeah, it's faster to lose the rival. You don't have to, I guess you don't have... I was gonna say you don't have to sit through a level up and getting XP, but... I guess it's not that much faster. You just want the fight to end, that's all. You don't, like, lose money for losing the rival fight, which is nice. Yes, 124 Glitchless can theoretically have a sub-10 Brock. I've only had it once. It's pretty rare. No, we won't use Nidoking this run. Nidorino was actually one of the Pokemon I considered using. But it ended up having too many issues with a couple, like, really important fights. Lance was nearly impossible, and then Sabrina was really bad. There were a couple other fights, too. Those are the 2 I remember, though. Those 2 fights in specific were pretty rough. But yeah, we are going to use a Safari Zen Pokemon. It's pretty obvious which one I'm going to use, seeing as I spent 5 hours looking for a Manip for it on stream. It's kind of unfortunate that we can't get an early Nidorino, though, because we could use Nidoking, it would be very good, but... Like, Kangaskhan, nice. I considered using Kangaskhan for this. Well, I considered both, because Kangaskhan gets Surf, so it's not like it's that much slower than me getting the, like, picking up the Lapras. It would take me a minute to get Kangaskhan. I didn't want to look for another Manip, though. I also am, like, I'm still considering Pikachu even now. I think Pikachu has a lot of benefit to using. The only thing is, it's so frail, it doesn't really get any hits off. But if it does get hits off, it can be big. Like, if Pikachu manages to paralyze Rattata with Thundershock, it's a huge deal. Alright, you guys are going to really like this confidence. I'm going to be throwing balls at 7 Pokemon in this run. Money is pretty tight. We catch 7 Pokemon, we get 7 balls. That's all we can afford. Money is quite tight this run. I really should have scrolled in the notes. I think it's Hold Palette Crazy Buffer for this. I can't remember though. That was a bad reset. Hold Palette Crazy Buffer. Okay. Alright, so first Pokemon we're going to catch is in this grass. I wonder what it will be. There's our first S. Nice. I forgot to do the movement the other way. Oh look, it's an Nidoran. I could run that for glitchless. Alright, the second Pokemon we catch is also in this grass. Is Spear runnable with Surf? There we go. That's the right movement. Darn. I'm still gonna throw one YOLO ball. But this is only 33% to get in now. Oh, lucky. Okay. I messed up the A press. It's gonna happen a lot this run. Alright, and the third Pokemon we're going to catch is also in this grass. No way! What a coincidence. Everything's runnable with enough luck. What a crazy coincidence. 3 things that we need were all in this grass. Moving on. Alright, the next Pokemon we need for the team is up in this grass up here. This A-Press is kinda hard. This is the fastest cry in the game. Felt okay. The Spearow, I think, has an extra frame of leniency. I don't think this one does. So the Spearow is a little bit easier to catch. Alright, huge mix-up here, guys. You notice how we named everything one letter? not that. That's 2 letters. Crazy. That might be foreshadowing for something. That might have a purpose at some point. Ah, okay, I'll still throw a ball. That A press is kind of hard. Like I said. Okay, well, we'll just RNG everything, sure. Tauros is going to be 55th ball now. Okay. That is the official team of XP list to get through Brock. That is the team. Alright, there we go. The team has been formed. We have 3 Spearows, 2 Pidgeys, and 1 Charmander. That is the team. Do you have a target time in mind? Not really. I think eventually this will be like a 2:45. I'd be happy with the sub 3, but that's not gonna happen this run. I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, I'm sure. Okay, so this fight's kind of awful and glitchless, but it's pretty chill in this category, surprisingly. You 3-shot this Weedle with Peck. These Spearows have 13 DV attack, which is the highest, attack they can have at level 5. So they kind of shred this Weedle. Look how much damage that does. It's a range to 2-shot. Not guaranteed, but... Oh, well, if you crit, you get it. Nice. That's kind of annoying. Couldn't find Pidgey there for a second. Okay. There's 2 ways that you can do this. I think I'll go the more consistent way. I've managed to do this fight with no potions. I am just gonna take the time to buy 5 potions, though. This makes it way more consistent. The fear is that you get criticaled by Geodude or Onix, and it's such a time loss if that happens. Wait, did I put Charmander in the lead or Pidgey? It's supposed to be Charmander. Okay, I'm gonna save just for safety, obviously. You lead Charmander because Charmander has Growl, and it's got the bulk to tank a Tackle, barely. Tackle does 18, Charmander is an 18 to... Wait, what? Okay, we're good. You speed tie the Geodude as well, which is kind of nice. Okay, I guess it can have 18. I thought it had 19 minimum. Whatever. Alright, I'm dead. But I got 3 Growls. That's all you need. Pidgey time. Are you kidding me? Hey, thanks, Robin. Okay, well. Critical from Geodude is 2%. And it's very bad when it happens. I'm thinking about just resetting now. I'm gonna play this kind of risky-ish. Geodude is 1 in 50 to critical, and it also now has to hit me to critical, which is not common. If it crits this Pidgey, the run... Or, I'm gonna have to reset to the start of Brock. I'm gonna swap out the Spearow, actually, now. Okay, really want this Spearow to survive. Alright, you do 1 damage per turn, obviously. He's got a bunch of rock types. You're level 5. He's got +6 defense. Same with Onix. I would have to Tail Whip him 6 times to do 2 damage, and it would only save, like, 6 turns. So it's not worth picking a different starter just to spam Tail Whip. Especially because Tail Whip does nothing on this Geodude. No, there's no difference between Red Glitchless Manips and this run. I will not be catching any level 50s. In fact, our final Pokemon is going to be lower leveled than our, like, the Pokemon we're using when we catch it. Nice Gen 1 miss on Peck. You can only Gen 1 miss twice, that's why I wanted to get a couple gusts off. This Geodude takes like 30 turns, because that's 30 HP. Yeah, I'm going to use the standard red Moon Minute. If you guys are wondering, yes, this is the longest fight in the run. This fight, I think, is 20 times longer than any other fight in the run. Or pretty close to 20 times longer. I think on average this fight is like 75 turns. The next longest fight is like 8. Oh, it hit me. Nice. Crit does nothing, Bauer. Crit does 1 damage, normal hit does 1 damage. Spear's like 11% to crit, I think. But it does 1 damage, so it doesn't matter at all. See, that did 1 damage. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty good on my numbers here. That's why I wanted to get a few gusts off. It was very important to at least get a couple off. This will not kill. Had 2 HP there. I want to be full health for the Onix. It's pretty important. Oh, the other reason why these Spearows are nice, they're faster than the Geodude. So you can get a priority growl. That shouldn't kill. Good. Screech is good. I really want to see Bide here. Bide's a pretty big deal. Okay, I got 4 growls. That's good. I'll take 4 growls there. Alright, very scary moment here when you only have 1 Pidgey left. Okay, just please show me Bide. Just Bide. Come on, show me Bide. Please just show me Bide. Thank you. Okay, there's no point healing because he's going to do 4 damage with Tackle. And if he hits me with if he crits me with the Tackle, I'm dead. Even from full. You just really need this Pidgey to get off a bunch of sand. Sand is very important here. Okay, we're good. I've got the full setup. So Bide will always hit. No matter what Bide hits. It's kind of annoying. But he can only do 6 damage max with Bide. Tackle is, I think, 20-something% to hit? I forget. It's in the 20% to hit. So this Bide's going to do 6. Yeah, that's a 6 damage bide. Wait, that crit do 2? Okay, no, it did 1. It just looked like it may have done 2. I was gonna say, there's no way it did 2 with, with that. Alright, so there's potential I go down to 1 hit point here, which is fine. I'm gonna use a potion. I wouldn't normally, but I don't want to reset at this point. And this way I'm not dead to tackle if it manages to hit. Yep, you kind of, like, this is just the fight. You just have to chip away 1 hit point at a time. Bide cannot critical, no. It will always do exactly double the damage dealt between the 2 to 3 turns. What's really interesting is Bide can Gen 1 miss, but it can't miss. Does that make sense? It's very strange. But Bide does have the ability to Gen 1 miss. I don't understand how the coding works on Bide. It's very weird. But it skips the accuracy check, but still has a inaccuracy check of 255. Okay, I'm actually dead to tackle if it does hit now. Tackle will do 8 to 10. That was scary as soon as I said it. But I have 2 Spearows in the back, so. And I could potentially live a tackle. The thing is, I'm almost out of Gust PP on Pidgey, so. Yeah, we're planning something. I just have to get set up. That might kill. Nope. Okay, I got the low roll. Nice. Yeah, that's why you want to get up 4 growls. It's actually kind of easy to live. I'm hoping it just kills me soon. Okay, perfect. I had one left. And it wasted its crit there. Okay, good. Just use Bide, please. Okay, please just use Bide. Okay, I should win. He will die in 2 turns, I think. And 1 more turn. He's gonna unleash energy here, but it's too late. Alright, we have defeated Brock. To all the people who complain like you can't beat Brock unless you pick Squirtle or Bulbasaur as a starter, which by the way, Charmander's faster than Bulbasaur getting through Brock anyway. There you go. You can beat it with the team level 5s. Just takes a little bit of strategy. And 12 minutes of clicking Pack and Gust. Anyways, we have to go back to the center here. We used up, like, our entire team's PP doing 1 damage at a time, so we just have to center no matter what. And we also need a party space for our next main, which we'll catch in a little bit. So we do have to deposit here. We get rid of this. It makes the most sense to get rid of Charmander. We'll have to withdraw it later, but Charmander's the most, like, useless Pokemon for the fights on Route 3. And these fights are pretty hard, so we want to make sure our team is in the best shape possible. Something else, when we finish this route, it is a requirement that the Pidgey named PP is still alive. We cannot finish the run if that specific Pidgey gets KO'd. Okay. I hope that's enough antidotes. CCC will return. We will get CCC back. Okay, these fights are all scary. This is the, like, least scary of all of them. Specifically the next fight. The next fight is horrifying. It's hard with, like, an actual main, and we're using a garbage team, so. Yeah, unfortunately this Caterpie will always use 7 with tackle. You really want to see String Shot. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to heal now. Really hoping for String Shot. String Shot also badge boosts you. Good. And the really good thing about badge boosts is because we don't level up and lose badge boosts. So I'm gonna keep those 2 String Shot badge boosts through this whole fight. Which means, since that hit me, I should 2-shot this Weedle, which is a pretty big deal. Not quite. Okay, this has a chance. With 3, it's possible. Or with 4, it's definitely possible from there. Darn. Okay, really good. I got all String Shots from the Weedle. Did not get poisoned. That's a pretty big deal. This Caterpie with String Shots me could also go down. Not if it's gonna miss. That was a very good roll. That's the roll I was hoping for on the Weedle. Oh, with another String Shot, I should get this unless it happens. Thank you for not critting. Good. Save the turn. Okay. Obviously saving before this fight. This fight will likely take a few tries. I have to have 1 Spearow alive, and I have to have the AA Pidgey alive. Or PP the Pidgey, whatever I named it. Those 2 Pokemon must survive this fight. I can have 3 Pokemon knocked out, just not 4. That's a very good first turn. A Tail Whip is scary, but fine. That Tail Whip is even scarier, but still fine. Okay, I think I still tank. No, I'm not gonna tank, I don't think. We'll see. This might live on 1, which would be very good. Darn. Okay, that's fine. That shouldn't kill. That's a crit. Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay. Fight's hard now. That's what I mean, like, this fight can just turn bad all of a sudden if he just gets a bad timing on the crit. That won't kill, I'll live on 1. Or 2. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, I'm okay with that. -1 going into Ekans, which is a little sketch. That's terrible. That's so bad. Come on. Okay. Just 1 more turn. Good. That's good. Should get off my second growl. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. Good. Okay, I got my sand up. That's important. 1 more sand. Good. Good. I'm gonna heal up in preparation to swap out. Oop. Okay. Good. I nickname my Pokemon the first letter of their name, just for the sake of me. It makes it easier for me to, like, know which Pokemon is which, because they all have the same icon. That way, if I see an S, I know it's a Spearow, and if I see a P, I know it's a Pidgey. That's the only reason I nickname them like that. It's annoying. I'm dead to Poison Sting, which would not be good right now. It's good. Yeah, you run a 5-bird team. It's kind of interesting, but it's the fastest way I could come up with to get through this area. That's a great miss. Okay, I'm through the fight. This Spearow is going to faint, but it's fine. I'm going to heal up the other one. Again, the requirements for that fight were to get through it with Pidgey and PP still alive, and I've met the requirement. Crits don't really matter that much. You don't do that much extra damage with criticals. You'd be surprised, like, how minuscule of a difference they make. That's a great string shot. Again, string shots are just badge boosts for the entire fight. Good. Okay. Very good fight here. That's a great start. I didn't look how many pecs I still have on this Spearow. I'm going to need to take a look at that. Oh, I've got 28. Okay, this is really good. Yeah, so whenever you get Brock's badge, you get a 9/8 boost to your attack. It's just a feature within the game. It's called the badge boost. But there's kind of a bug with badge boosting where whenever your stats get recalculated, for example, if you use a move that like boosts one of your stats, it'll recalculate all your stats, but it includes the badge boost in the recalculation, so you get like a second 9/8 boost, even though you should only get one. So if you sit there and you get hit by like 10 string shots, you'll start doing way more damage than if you get hit by none. That's a bit scary. I'm not going to heal, though. Good. I'll heal after the fight. I don't know if the daycare can give you XP in this. I will not be using the daycare, though. The daycare is way too slow. This is a speedrun. Yeah, this will be on YouTube if I finish the run, which I hope I do. Well, this isn't a reset, so of course I'll finish the run. This run will probably be garbage, though. Don't expect anything good out of this one. Yeah, the daycare's probably not affected. One. Good. Okay, I was hoping it would faint there. I'm gonna save before this fight, because I'm a little scared. Any idea what I will be using rare candies on? Yes, and I will use 2 rare candies on one Pokemon and 6 on another? No, 8 on another. Almost all my rare candies go into one Pokemon. Which makes sense. You want one high-level Pokemon. That's a crit. Okay. I'm gonna heal. Oh, whoops. You really don't want to risk your other bird. Yeah, it would have done 7. Okay. That was a range to kill me. That's why I healed. Oh, nice. I got the second string shot I needed to get that one shot. That's really good. Okay. Cool. We survived Route 3. That is, Route 3 officially survived. How many are in the game? There's 12 rare candies. We pick up, I think, 10 of them? We don't pick up the one in Victory Road. What's the other one we don't pick up? We skipped 2 of them. I can't remember what the other one is. We used 2 there. No, we used 9 rare candies, I think. We go from... No, Yeah, we used 9. Okay, so we pick up all but the one in Victory Road. Please no, please no, please no. Thank you. Okay. Alright, this is the manip. This is a garbage manipulation. Hold on, let me scroll up in the notes. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. By far the hardest manip in the run. Not even comparable. I just learned this last night, and it's like a 10-minute long manip. That's an exaggeration. It's like 3 minutes, but still. come on. Okay, Manip failed. I have a backup, it's fine. I have to deal with encounters now. I can't die to these encounters, though, is the issue. If I die to the encounters, I have to reset. It's very hard to run. Do I want to reset? What are my chances of making it? I'm gonna get like 4 more encounters. PP can't die, and I don't have a lot of potions. Dude, I can't believe I walked the wrong... It's the A presses that I should mess up, not the walking. Okay, nice. Or just get lucky. Cool. Okay, let me pull up the backup Manip. I don't have it opened right now. There's a backup here that I can do. I don't have pulled up because I'm dumb. Okay. If you mess up a nip, they're ruined forever. You have to play frame perfectly from when you do the hard reset until you get the RNG that you want. So when I messed up that step, my manipulation was just gone immediately. Okay, we're fine. I got very lucky, so. Is this left side, left side? It's up, left side, right side. Up. Dude, okay, I'm gonna just reset now. That was weird. Dude, my, like, up arrow is, like, sticking. It's very weird. I don't know what's going on. Like, my up arrow is sticking. That time I felt it. Okay, I'll hit this eventually. It's fine. I'm expecting this to be bad. I was not expecting this to go first try. I was expecting like 3 or 4 tries anyway. I forgot the A press is on the turn, not the frame after. Okay, up arrow, can you please? Left side, right side. This movement's different than I'm used to. Okay, I'm gonna have to open the notes again for the next Manip. This gets me to this Manip. That was that idea. Okay, I think this is the right tile. Yes, that's the right tile. Okay. I actually don't think that works. Let me buffer it on the hard reset. Good. Okay. Got that first try. That's helpful. That's our new main. There's a reason. A reason for everything. That's that. This just becomes regular C. Swap C to the lead. Rare candy C. Make sure very carefully that I do that. We get Sing at 13. That's the reason why we need the high level Clefairy. It also gets Water Gun for the rock types. Gets Mega Punch for everything else. Sorry, I've been focusing. This is a very hard split. That's why I haven't been paying any attention to chat for a bit. Okay. Cool. That wasn't that bad. 6 minutes for a moon. I will take it. Palettes sort of affect the Manip. You can pick any palette. The reason why you, like, change the palette is because you're trying to change the amount of time from the hard reset. So, like, when you turn off the game and turn it back on, it plays, like, the Game Boy logo, you get the same RNG seed. but you can delay how long that seed is, or how to explain it. You can like delay the amount of time that the intro takes to get different like randomness within the game. That's kind of how it works. So holding a pallet delays it by a couple frames because the game has to show you like which pallet you're picking. And because it delays it by a couple of frames, nice critical. I don't have to deal with the Zubat. I'm very thankful for that. Because it delays it by a couple frames, you get different results. And specifically, we need to delay it by however many frames that pallet does to get the Clefairy on that slot. I don't know why I saved for this fight. This fight's not quite as scary as the last one. You can pick any pallet, though. You just have to buffer it when you hit Control R on the... Or, well, when you turn off the game on console. I got the Battle Roll. I'm gonna go for it, but this might not kill, and I'll be sad if it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, Pound is not the best move, but it's 100% accurate. Or, well, Gen 1, 100% accurate. So we kind of have to use it in a lot of situations. Specifically on the next route. The next route, we're going to have to use it a lot. Route 3 sucks. Or, Nugget Bridge sucks in this run. It's very hard. Also, it's upstream. Okay, please just hit and the fight's over. Thank you. Okay, fight's over. I'm not going to waste an antidote. I'll just take the death. Oh, that's the wrong movement. You go up one tile, not two. Okay, I need to remember that next time. Alright, 40-minute Mount Moon. We're only 14 minutes behind the glitchless run. Let's go. I'm actually surprised everything's held up so far. Like, no issues. All the manips worked. I did a full test run last night just to make sure everything worked. I did it with, like, speed ups and save states and stuff. Hey, thank you, Panda. Appreciate that. Okay, so instant text is allowed in this run, but, like, haha. Not a fucking chance. You'd have to be nuts to do it. Okay, I have to center first. It's kind of unfortunate. It'd be faster to center later, but... because we'd only have 3 Pokemon, so we wouldn't have to watch, you know, all the Pokemon go up on that thing. But the issue is, we have to deposit here, and we have to deposit a lot. So we are going to deposit. Actually, I was supposed to... Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll keep the 2-letter name Pidgey. Whatever. It's done its job. So you have to make party space for everything later. Oh, I need to buy more potions. I used too many. I forgot how many potions I used. I used almost all of them. I hope that's enough potions. Let me look really quick, actually. You want 11 here. Yeah, we're definitely one short. I might go for the dumb strat on Rival, then. Oh, Rival, this is probably the worst fight in the game, as far as, like, chance of dying is concerned. This fight sucks. There's no way to make this fight not suck. It's just not fun. Also, unfortunately, my Charmander's dead. It's kind of nice to have Charmander to switch into, but should be fine. Alright, I'm going to candy very carefully this thing. And I'm going to save for the Rival fight. Okay. I have a strat for Rival. It is called Fuck This Pidgeotto. And we are going to cosplay as a Jigglypuff for this fight. That is the whole strategy. It is not a good strategy. That's good. That sucks. There is no difference between the two versions. Not a single difference. Please hit. I'm gonna go for Pound here, because it's still asleep. Nice. At least I got a long sleep, even though I missed 2 Mega Punches. PP really matters, so those 2 Mega Punches kind of suck to miss. I'm gonna just go for it. I think 41 HP is fine. I'm a little scared, though. You pound Abra, even though Mega Punch would one-shot it, just because you need your PP to make it all the way through this route. That's why we kept PP the Pidgey with us, for good luck. Good. This is a range, not likely. That's what you don't want to see. Okay, at least we didn't die. Alright, this is the scary bit. It sucks. Come on. Please hit. It's a speed tie as well. Please just hit. Good, okay. Phew. Good. Like, crit him, please. Fuck. That's fine. Drop my speed. I dare you. Drop it. I think I'm dead. I'm dead if he water guns, pretty much. I'm gonna have to use too many potions now. That's very good. I've missed so many Mega Punches on this fight. This is getting absurd. Okay, I can pound. Just win the speed tie, please. That's so annoying. Okay, I used a lot of supplies to get through that fight. That's not good. And I missed a lot of Mega Punches. That was a very bad fight. I have, what, 8 potions? I'm gonna just turn around in center. It might seem weird, but I missed too many Mega Punches and I'm very low health. I'm just gonna turn around in center. It'll just guarantee I can make it through the route. I missed, I think, 4 Mega Punches. Luckily, I didn't die, because I missed 2 of the punches on Pidgeotto, and I just got a 7-turn sleep, so I RNG'd my way through it. This also gets my Charmander to be alive, which is pretty good. Having Charmander alive will help later, because I have something else I can swap into if I get sand attacked. You don't one-shot anything on this route. I don't think there's a single Pokemon that goes down in 1 hit. Oh, the Weedle does if you get String Shot. That's the only thing that goes down in 1 hit. Oh, the Rattata's a range. Rattata's a range. So there's 2 things you can one-shot on this route. Otherwise, everything is a 2-shot. Oh, nice, Akisto. You actually go for Pound on this Caterpie, because it can 2-shot if you get a good range, or if you, well, if you crit, you kind of lose a turn, but it's whatever. Okay, I can go for Mega Punch now on Weedle, because I did get hit by String Shot. Hey, thanks, Pinkish. Dude, my Mega Punches are not good right now. Okay. Good. Okay, at least I got the Weedle. Yeah, the hardest part of the run, as far as, like, consistency, is definitely the early game. Once we, like, get through this early game slog, the game, like, it's so much more consistent. I mean, we have to rely on Mega Punch as our, like, only attacking move for a pretty long time, and it just sucks, because at any point you can just miss 3 of them in a row. Maybe I should have grabbed Instant Attacks. I'm getting farther than I thought without having needed to heal. Annoying. That's a good miss. Okay. Yeah, PP will probably be alive at the end. The most important Pokemon to keep alive is obviously Clefable. I'll sacrifice Charmander before Pidgey, because Charmander is completely worthless, and Pidgey has a couple uses that I can use it for if I need. Actually, was that Quick Attack miss, or did it Tackle miss? I didn't read. That's a great Tail Whip. That Tail Whip gives me a chance to one-shot the Ekans. Please? Oh, wait. Oh, you need 2 Tail Whips, right? Not 1. I remember now. Luckily, it missed Wrap, so nothing bad happened. It sucks how much you speed tie on this route. There's just so many speed ties. I think this Zubat's a speed tie as well, but I'm not positive. That's a good hit. Just hit through, dude. Good. Okay. It's always scary when that happens. That's a situation where I would have swapped to Charmander and started spamming Scratch. Because I would have eventually won with Charmander. Just would have taken a while. Alright, the next fight's terrifying. This fight's bad, but the next one's, like, really bad. I don't think I mentioned this. For you guys wondering, like, how this is working, this is just a ROM that doesn't give XP. That's it. There's, like, that's all there is to it. Just don't sand me for this, please. I'm gonna Mega Punch that. Okay. Yeah, all the Pidgeys are really sketch. And I crit the Nidoran, darn. This is a range. Please get it. Darn. Okay. Didn't die, that's important. Should I save for the next fight? I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna save for this fight. It also might seem weird. We're gonna grab the Thunder Wave TM. We're not gonna teach Thunder Wave. We desperately need the money for potions, because you have to use so many potions just to survive the early game. It might seem like really weird going way out of my way for it, but it's 100% necessary. The potions matter way too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and use one here. Alright, so I was down 7 Mega Punches from the rival. Yeah, I'm happy I went back and centered. I missed way too many. I had really bad Mega Punch luck. If I didn't center, I would have had to use Pound on a couple fights, and it just adds a lot of turns, and then you're using more potions, and that's when things start going wrong, but I should pretty much exactly make it on Mega Punches right now. That's annoying. This Ekans, I think, is a speed type, but it might be faster. It's probably faster. Crit. I hope this kills. This should kill. Please. Good, okay. A little worrying there. The Zubat's definitely faster. Bad. Very bad. Okay. Crit, please. I'm begging. Oh my god. Okay. 4 potions left. That's bad. Thank you. Just hit through and I win. Just hit through and I win. Dude, calm the fuck on. Did I save? Oh my god. Fuck this. The classic. I'm dead before I get a chance to heal to that. Great. Just hit, dude. Just, like, hit the move. Please. Please. Oh, fuck you! Really, dude? 3 hit selfs in a row and turn 1 hit supersonic. It's 40% to hit. 1 in 3 to use it. I might not kill with this pound. Okay. Wow, that fight was good. Jeez. Just every part of it went wrong. Okay, I almost have to walk back to the center and heal now, because I just took so much damage. How many potions do I still have? 2 potions now? Yeah, I think I'm fucked. I think that did too much damage. I'm trying to think if this is possible to keep going. I have an idea. I have a really good idea, actually. Okay, well, this fight is probably going to take a couple resets. I have, like, one way of not having to turn around, and I know what I have to do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good. I'm not gonna kill from here. Just get the range somehow. How much does this do? Oh, okay. I'll take a non-crit karate chop. That's fine. Okay, I'm at 54 HP for the rest of the route. I can't heal again. Actually, I can. If I have to use both potions, I'll deal with it. It's fine. This is so annoying. Okay, we have to come here and grab this. I just dropped frames. That happens. Ooh, nice. Nice. We have to do that fight because we need this elixir to get enough Mega Punches just to finish the route. I'm gonna save for sure. I'm not in a good position anymore. Yeah, it kind of sucks, like, this part of the run, how difficult it is, but there's no better way. Clefable is the only Pokemon that's reasonable to use here. So you kind of just have to take it, even though this whole section is garbage. Okay, that's at 6. That'll do 6. Crit, please. Get the Mega Punch there. Come on. Oh, come on. That was so much damage. I'm gonna have to use the potion. Okay, I'm gonna use the potion. It's gonna require me to do a bunch of swapping later. Really sucks. There's just no way around it. That fight was terrible. I might have to reset back before that fight if this fight goes poorly. We will see how this fight goes. Fuck off. Please just get this range. I've missed every range on this route. Thank you. I will take it. I'm speed tied here. Please just use Leer. That sucks so bad. Oh my god. This is so much damage. You're really gonna do 10 damage to me, Ekans? Really? Wow. That's as bad as possible. Okay. 27 HP for this next fight is not enough. You want to go in at 45 or higher? Yeah, we're gonna probably need a critical. I mean, it's worth saving. I'll just save. Alright. This is probably going to take 3 or 4 attempts. I need a critical on one of the Oddishes, most likely. How many Mega Punches do I have? I have 4, right? I should have 4 still. Yeah, I have to hit every Mega Punch. I'm gonna need to crit one of them. It doesn't matter which Pokemon here I crit. Please crit. Okay, that's annoying. I need to get this range. Good. 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 I'm gonna go pound the Mega Punch. Good. Okay. Since it didn't wake up, I figured I would just go for another pound. Yeah, Sing is kind of like your get-out-of-jail move. You just need to use it sometimes. Alright, please just crit. That would be so good. Okay. I'm gonna do the pound. I'm gonna risk the range. Got it. Okay. Okay, we survived the bridge. We're gonna have to do an extra couple swaps. Oh, I forgot to pick up Thunder Wave, didn't I? Fuck. That's not good. I might need it. Yeah, I can pickpocket her, it's just I'm not, because I wasn't thinking about that. I'm routing money in my head right now. I'm very short on money at the moment. I did get it? Okay, good. I thought I forgot it. In my head, I was like, I don't have it. Alright, this will be a sub-hour bill. I don't know, like, what times are good or anything. I just know I'm, like, 20 minutes behind a regular glitchless run right now. Which isn't that bad. Like, 20 minutes behind the glitchless run at this point is not too terrible. Especially with, like, what we're dealing with. Obviously, I messed up a few times, but nothing too punishing. Okay, good. I have TM45. Okay, we got the center, and we have to go down and heal up. Yes, this is literally the first attempt. Started stream, did this run. I didn't think I even reset. We hold on to that nugget for later. 7 potions should be fine. I want to save my money for later. And I need to set up my item order, so it's... That goes there, this goes there, this goes there, this for potions. Item order is critically important. It has to be the same order. I definitely centered. Okay. Yeah, the item order is extremely important. Oh, I forgot to hit my bill split. I'll hit it, like, when I go through this door, because this is probably when I should call the bill split. Because that'll factor in if I had the mart or not. Am I set up? Okay. This is a terrifying fight. Okay, we are officially 3 fights from being able to breathe. It's just every fight up till breathing is terrifying. That's bad. Thank you. Good crit. I will take that. What do I think's the most difficult fight in this? Rival 2, probably. This fight's on that list, though. This is in the top something of difficult fights. Please crit. That'd be very good. That's a bad roll. Crit. High range. Darn. Good. Beautiful. Okay. Good fight. That went, like, as good as you can ask for. Oh, I was supposed to buy repels there. No, that doesn't matter. I'll buy repels later. It literally doesn't matter where I buy the repels. I can do either one. I'm actually going to potion up now. This next fight, like, all these fights, they're kind of just brain dead, like, nothing happened fights and glitchless. But in XP list, they become ridiculously hard. Like, this Pidgey fight, all 3 of them have sand, all 3 of them are faster than you, and all 3 of them live a Mega Punch. So this fight, you can get sanded 6 times. It's crazy how hard some of these fights are for, like, no reason. Yeah, Tauros is where we're going to lose the most time this run. Be very careful with my controller here. This controller is not the best. I didn't save. Okay, well. I have 2 Pokemon I can swap out into, I guess. Wish me luck. Good. You can usually finish with a pound. I'm gonna go for it because that was a pretty good roll. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, punished. Punished, but it was the same as if I missed the Mega Punch. Okay. Crit, please. I would love this to crit. I can't go for that. Sucks to suck last. Let's go. Okay, my hard switch here. Hopefully it's sand so I can get a potion up. I might tank that on 1. Of course it crit. Okay, I'm playing this a little risky, but I kind of need to because I am very low health. Please tank. Just tank. Of course it barely doesn't. Okay. Here we go. Good. High range, please. That was not a good range. Okay. We are through a scary fight. Good. One fight left. We are one fight away from just being able to breathe. Good. I have all the potions I need. I can heal in the fight once if I need as well. I'm gonna obviously save. Yeah, having the 2 deaths is a bit sketch, but I would rather have the 2 deaths than deal with this fight, so. What was my play here? Yeah, you Mega Punch the Spearow. Oh, I can't swap out for Tech Falls. That sucks. That is an interesting Leer. Oh, of course I miss. That Leer would have been terrifying. So I'll at least get this KO because of the Leer, but this Raticate's gonna do a lot of damage now. Please just hit the Sing, please. I'm dead to Hyper Fang, I think. Oh my god, please. It's 55% accurate, come on. Okay, I hit the last coin flip. Okay, we need to hit Mega Punches right now. Please crit one of these, that would be so nice. Please just hit. Is it dead? Okay, guys, we made it! We're here. We made it. We're in Vermilion. Oh my god, we made it. I can't believe we're here. Okay, that's a big deal. We made it to Vermilion. Let me make sure my items are correct. Potion Ball. Potion Ball, Antidote, Helix. That matters, I had to check. Alright. Let's go. Of course, we missed 3... Oh, wait. What's this movement? No, this movement's 1 before. Okay. I love how my notes say, head to Vermilion, sacrifice as needed was in the notes. And I certainly did that. Everyone say hello to the new main. Alright. We can breathe. Life just got so much better when I caught that thing. You guys have no idea. You go from literally not one-shotting a single Pokemon to one-shotting every single Pokemon in the game except for one, only in a specific circumstance. Everything else is a one-shot. It's just such a massive difference. Yes, Dugtrio is our main for almost... Well, for like an hour-ish. Maybe not an hour, but a pretty long time we get to use this thing. Okay, my up was sticking, so I was afraid I was going to hit her. It might not seem like it, but our moves are pretty closely routed here. Like, it's a bit strange. We just don't get a lot of leniency with our moves. We will end this segment with 1 body slam. 0 digs, 1 body slam. Which means we're allowed to Gen 1 miss 1 time. Though that is assuming things go poorly. We could end it with up to 2 digs and 2 body slams. But it's very likely that we lose 3 PP due to damage ranges and growl. Mostly growl, but partially damage ranges. You would have to have a level 100 waif, that's the only thing. And getting level 100 and just steamrolling the game would be boring. But you're walled by the rival fight. You can't finish the rival fight without XP. That's the worst damage range in the run to miss. It did not sand. I'm very happy for that. That thing is 37 out of 39 to die to body slam. Luckily, it did not sand. If it sands, you have to swap to Clefairy and wait till it kills it. War Turtle does not die to body slam, unfortunately, so we do have to dig. There's a few things we just have to dig. There's no way around it. War Turtle's one of them. I guess you could lose the rival. So you would lose the rival. You would have to Deathfly in front of the Weedle guy, underflow a level 100 Nidoking, and then spam Thrash for an hour and a half. So yes, you could very easily complete the game without gaining XP. If you allowed glitches. But if you're going to allow glitches, you should just allow all glitches. So you would, like, basically just do the NSC route. I don't even... Does NSC gain experience? The old NSC route, does it even gain experience? I don't think it does. Wait, the old NSC route, does it gain any XP? Oh, I have 2 potions, right? Beautiful, that's helpful. You want full health for Misty. Okay, so we'd fight, I guess you win the rival fight, but we could theoretically not win the rival fight. Oh, I guess no, you would need to gain XP. Unless you... Okay, you could manipulate the Charmander with 1024 IVs, or DVs, and then... No, you have to beat the Weedle fight. Okay, yeah, you would have to do a Deathfly variation. Yeah, Yellow NSC can probably do it. I can close out a ton of shit now I don't need. Okay, I'm gonna save before Misty. Critical Bubble Beam. Okay, the exact way that you lose to Misty is turn 1, she has to X-defend the Starmie. Turn 2, you have to non-crit dig. And on that turn, she has to either critical or speedfall you with Bubble Beam. And then on turn 3, she has to use Bubble Beam. Unless, well, if she speedfalls you, Bubble Beam plus Water Gun does not kill. So I will save before Misty. It's not that scary of a fight, but it's slightly scary. You're like 5% to lose, probably. But Dig one-shots Starmie, unless she X-defends. And it's a pretty favorable roll. By Samson. Here. That was not the turn to critical. Okay, do not X defend. Good. Easy. Okay. Yeah, if Misty goes well, like, nothing happens. It's just, there's one exact thing that can happen that's scary. I did not get it. If she X defends, she lives, and then she can hit you. Otherwise, it's totally free. Okay, it's kind of unfortunate the ordering we have to do things, but we did have to come, like, up to Misty, because you can't cut without Misty, and we're not doing that fight with fucking Clefable, so... Yeah, that is our order. Don't you dare. Thank you. Gen 1 this and the Bubble Beam crit speed fall. Well, if it crits, there's no speed fall. I'm just dead. So. Okay, what's this menu? It is this for bike. I know that much. I teach cut. You. Yeah, you're dead to 2 Bubble Beams or critical Bubble Beam. You survive Bubble Beam plus Water Gun, like, barely. It's like, I think, it's a range to kill you, but you're favorable to live. You can bike through this, right? Yeah. You're favorable to live. Like, barely. It's like almost a coin flip. Nice movement. I always get worried about that guy for some reason. No, you do this first, right? Cut. There's no pallet here? Yeah, no pallet. Yeah, you catch the Dugtrio in Diglett's Cave. Yeah, it comes like super high level. It's really nice. It's actually higher level than the next Pokemon we switch to. We're gonna switch to level 28 later. It's kind of silly that we switched from a level 31 to a 28, and it's faster. Even with the amount of time it takes to get to level 28. Okay, we could body slam the Voltorb, but fuck that. This Voltorb it has a chance to live, and it's just annoying. And we don't have a lot of PP to spare. It's pretty tight here. What level 28 Pokemon? We're gonna swap to a Tauros later. Not really trying to keep it a secret. I've spent a ton of time routing it. Okay, good. So yeah, you can spam meme Safari emotes later. Nice, good bonk. Oh, you're supposed to buy first. Buy 5 of those. How did I even hit the B button? 3 of those. Can I just, like, hit the select button, please? That... TM28 gets sold. TM24, TM11. Yes. We don't actually fight Koga. Well, we do use Dugtrio on Koga. No, you could easily beat Koga with Dugtrio. It would take 2 X attacks. And what's great is he can't even, like, damage you. He would use Tackle. His only move he can use against you on his lead coughing is Tackle. So you would destroy him. And you would one-shot everything after 2x attacks. No, that fight would be free with Dugtrio. The lead coughing doesn't have self-destruct. The only Pokemon that has self-destruct on his team is the Weezing. And because he can't use Sludge or Smog, he would only ever use Smokescreen or Tackle. Tackle would do, like, at most 10 damage, and Smokescreen he could X accuracy if he used. Hey, thanks, Monstar. Get Shenanagans scammed. Why don't I go Dugtrio to Zapdos? Zapdos is slower than Tauros. Tauros is a better Pokemon. It comes, you know, 22 levels lower, but it's better. Okay, we need to run out of digs here. It's a bit weird. I could Body Slam these Oddishes. They're not even ranges. They're guaranteed with Body Slam. But the whole reason I'm using Dig is because we're going to Ether Dig in the first Repel menu coming up, and we really want to make sure that we get the most out of the Ether. Yeah, Tauros gets Horn Drill. It also gets Fissure. Fissure and Horn Drill provides perfect coverage for one-hit KO moves. I think Tauros might be the only Pokemon in the game that gets both. It could be the case. I don't actually know. But, yeah, it gets both. Which is a big deal, because there's no Pokemon in the game that avoids both. So, you just one-shot everything. Okay, this Venonat, I think, is a range with Body Slam. That's why we go for Dig. Oh, yeah, Nidoking gets both. You're right. Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Tauros. That might be, like, the 3 that get both. Yeah, if Drifloon existed, then it would avoid. And Agatha would probably have one if it was in Gen 1, so that's good. There is no Drifloon. This is a bit weird. I am going to get this extra Super Potion. I was short on money because I had to do the extra shop. So, I am going to do this. Oh, Rhydon does too. Yeah, you're right. Okay, there's a lot of Pokemon. I was wrong. My bad. This on Dig. Okay, this fight actually sucks. This is probably the worst fight in the game. For Dugtrio, that is. That's what I mean to say. This fight sucks. There's no good way to do this. We don't have X attacks yet. This Cubone has Growl. If it uses Growl, rip. Please just die. That sucks. Okay, that's what you want to avoid, obviously. Luckily, Scratch kills. Alright, now we just need to land a critical on the Slowpoke. That's bad. Yeah, what's up, Papa? Yeah, I got the crit on the last turn. Yep. Great timing on that. Yeah, you can Body Slam that, if it, you know. Okay, really want to hit this range. This just saves... Oh, no. Get this range. Fuck you. I'm switching. I tank a Confusion on 1. Am I faster? Oh, that's amazing. That's not amazing. Please hit. We're good. Sweet. I was not going to deal with Confusion there. Not a chance I was dealing with Confusion. Okay, I have what, 5 digs? I need 2 outside the moon, 3 on the next fight, 2 on this fight. I'm gonna Body Slam the entire second last fight. Okay. I should have Body Slammed Bulbasaur. The Oddish is scarier. That was a small mistake. Oh, I guess that thing could have poisoned me. That would have been bad. Okay. Like I said, worst case scenario, you run out of PP. I'm going to be very close to worst case scenario. I did get the growl, and I didn't get a single critical on any of the fights that mattered. That's the worst case scenario. Dugtrio is so likely to critical, I kind of calculate it into my PP routing, getting at least one. That was an early repel wear out. That was weird. I kind of just like factor in getting one useful critical. I can save a PP pretty easily on this fight though, which would be a big deal if any of them self-destruct. So please, one of you boom. That sucks. It has to be either the Geodudes though. If the Graveler self-destructs, I still lose a dig to PP. So please self-destruct and I will save the PP. Thank you. Okay, that matters a lot. Good. It's also faster, so like that's good on like both sides. I saved time and I saved my move, which I like really needed to save. Alright, check the math. That Graveler is actually barely guaranteed after it defense curls. So even if it defense curls on the turn you dig, you still get the one shot, which is a pretty big deal. I didn't think it would be possible, but yeah, it does go down. You do like 105% or something after a defense curl. Okay, so I have 3 digs. I need to dig the Oddish, the Growlithe, and the Vulpix. Yep, so as previously said, worst case scenario, you end this area with 1 PP. I guess worst case scenario, I found out you end this area with 0 PP. So yeah, pretty sketchy area. There is a backup though. You can always grab the Max Ether that's like right outside and use it, but that's slow. I didn't want to have to grab the Max Ether. Luckily I don't. You can just skip it. We're going to be centering like really soon. That's why we're like trying so hard to not have to bother. Yeah, Tauros has really high base speed. It actually hits 103 speed when we've got it fully decked out. And at 103 speed, it outspeeds like everything in the game necessary. It's kind of crazy. Like, Tauros has nearly the same speed as Nidoking for the mid-game. It's just slightly slower, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it's XP-less. Notice when I get a KO, I don't gain experience. That's the whole difference. That's the only difference between this and a red run. I'm gonna be very careful with my controller here. My controller's been finicky. I wanted to make sure I didn't hit that trainer. Okay, if something gets routed out of the run, it's gonna be this next section. I tried routing it out after the fact, which just didn't work well. We're gonna go into the Rocket Underground. We're gonna pick up a Nugget. Whoops. We're gonna pick up a Nugget, a Rare Candy, and the Horn Drill TM. We're like just short on money if we don't go into the Underground. We're not just short. We're like 5,000 short. So the Underground just ends up being a pretty decent way to get enough money for the run. And like the side benefit of it, we get another Rare Candy, which, you know, Rare Candies are very good. We get more levels on Tauros, especially early on. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I probably should route it out, but there's a lot of benefit to it. So at least for early on runs, I think this is worth doing. We don't have to do like a very long trip. It's actually a pretty quick trip down here. It takes like 3 minutes, I think. But this is definitely 3 minutes of time save for a future run. Yeah, that's pretty much the idea, Angel. Like, long term. Unfortunately, this Raticate does not go down to Body Slam, so we do have to use Dig here. No, Explosion is not priority. Thunder Wave to Horn Drill in your randomizer? Holy crap. Yeah, you can ban broken moves in randomizer. That's an option in the settings. Usually I ban them. That's why you never see us with, like, Fissure or Horn Drill or Dragon Rage when we do our races. Oh, the other reason we come down here is the PP up. Maybe we do need to come down here. This PP up matters a ton. I forgot we get the PP up here. There's not really another PP up that we go past. Eh, maybe this will be necessary long term. That PP up's a pretty big deal. This is kind of goofy. We get to do this puzzle differently. We're literally only here for this rare candy, so we don't have to even solve the puzzle. We just go right to the candy. And then the only other thing we need from here is the Nugget for money and the Horned Drill TM to teach a Tauros later. Which is effectively money, because we would normally just buy the Horned Drill TM. Yeah, this takes about 3 minutes. It's not as bad as you would think, but if PP routing ends up working a different way, if you can get by with like 7 drills or 6 drills even, then maybe, but for now, like, PP routing is very close. We end the run with 0 moves, I believe. Well, 0 one-hit KO moves. We obviously have strengths left, because there's no way we could even use all those if we wanted. I'm pretty sure the money works out. I'm going to be a little bit cautious with how I do this buy. She went down. Good to know. It's 10. I think we have to YOLO some grass somewhere. I just can't remember. It's also nice we don't have to get Mimic. I considered using Mimic for this run, just for more Horned Drill PP, but I found a way to not have to do that, which is good. We grabbed the Ice Beam TM here just for that little bit of extra money that we need. We need Rock Slide anyway. Dugtrio needs Rock Slide for a couple fights. Well, namely 2 fights, but, yeah. This? No. I'm gonna redo that menu. This for... Oh my god, dude. Why can't I play the game? Sell that one. That was supposed to be 10. I can get by with 9. 9's 2 more than I need, and we only buy them in case we get agility by Pidgeot, which I can just strength through the Pidgeot if necessary. I'll be fine. Also, sorry, like, I can't really look at chat all that much because I'm so busy following the notes. Because, again, this is my first run. There's a lot going on. This is, like, a very complicated run because there's a lot of weird little things to do. We're only half an hour behind a glitchless run right now, so pretty good. This is for accuracies. I forgot to repel. That's annoying. I'll just teach this, I guess, now. Attacks. I definitely repelled that time. There's no way I would have forgotten twice. Okay. Actually, I kind of want my split to be there. I think that makes more sense. Oh, whoops, for that split. Okay. Did I buy 18 or 16 X accuracies? There's 2 different routes I came up with. 18 is the safer one. 16 is a bit awkward. I don't use the daycare. Daycare's way too slow, Angel. Even if I wanted to, there's no way I'd use it. It would take me like 20 minutes to level something up, and in 20 minutes I can nearly finish the run, so. That's an annoying crit. Don't. Please, just don't. I did not save. Oh, fuck off. Don't you dare. I don't know why this fight is scary all of a sudden. For the love of God, don't do it. Okay. If that criticals, it's a range. As you could see by my health, I could die. How does it rock slide? A lot of Pokemon moves that make sense. Good. Okay. That fight was scarier than it needed to be because of that first critical. I picked up the extra super potion just in case. I played it safe. I forgot I have the extra super if I need it. Okay, pick up both elixirs. Yeah, we're like surprisingly close on a lot of things this run. The only thing we're like not really close on is X items. We're actually pretty comfortable. We can afford buying a few extras. I could not pick up Ice Beam and like buy less X items, but I don't think there's a reason to. I'd rather just take the comfort and lose the 10 seconds to not have to worry about stuff. I would destroy Chris in no XP. Not randomizer. I would destroy him in no XP glitchless. Chris doesn't know Manips. I don't think he's ever done a Manip before. It just wouldn't be fair. Like, he doesn't know a lot of the strats. I've routed this. I've done runs of this now. It wouldn't be a fair race. No XP randomizer is different, though. Because, well, he has more experience in red... Or, in no XP random, because he does it a lot. But yeah, in a run that, like, has manipulation and has, like, routing to it, it wouldn't be a fair race. I think he's done a run of this on the, like, he's done a run of this on the fast ROM, which would save, like, 2 hours, and he got, like, a 5-hour time. I'm doing this on the standard red ROM, and I will get probably a time that's, like, half his time. I'm bragging down, I'm explaining why it wouldn't be close. Chris would win if it was no XP versus XP. Chris would win by like 30 minutes at least. Look, he's not bad at Pokemon. It's just, there's a very big difference between, like, think of it like this. Go, like, if you've not done a Pokemon speedrun before with manipulation, just go do a run with Manips in it, and tell me how it goes. Like, you have to practice manipulation. It would take Chris 10 minutes just to get the intro, probably. And then he would have to do Moon Manip. And then he would have to do Tauros Manip 8 times. And then he would have to do Clefairy Manip probably a couple times. It's like such a different type of run. I'm gonna swap X speeds here, I think. Speeds for 5. Yeah, he would save 12 minutes on the, at least, on the, what's that Pokemon called? The Tauros, because he'd catch it first try, I wouldn't. But other than that, it wouldn't be close. Alright, here we go. This is the fun part of the run. Where's Roxley? Alright, I have to click this button. You don't want to have to click this button. The whole reason we grabbed that move is for this. Fuck this Golbat. Hello, top end. It's been pretty good. I'm happy to finally get to do a run of this. I've been wanting to do this run for a while. Run's gonna be dead to Tauros. Like, until we find a YOLO ballable Tauros, this run's gonna suck. But, for now, it'll be fun. I'm probably gonna lose like 30 minutes to an hour catching Tauros, but it's fine. Like, it's expected. Tauros is 1 in 12 to get in the ball. So, on average, we need to throw 12 balls, and you normally get to throw a ball and a half per Tauros. If a YOLO ballable Tauros is found, you might do this. Yeah, it's a really fun run. There's a lot of decision making, because you don't get to play it in like a standard way, because every fight is hard, at least early on. The later fights are all kind of guaranteed. They're not guaranteed, like you can still lose them, but they are like mapped, is what I should probably say. Okay, that's not smart. Okay. Nice down input, and not punished. Good. Yeah, let's just dig a Zubat. Good idea. I'm not dead to quick attack, at least. That's good. I am dead to Gen 1 miss. I'm saying that for the meme. Okay, cool. Well, now I'm not dead to Gen 1 miss because he didn't Hyper Fang. Okay, that's kind of like the hard part of the run. Once we get Tauros, it feels very safe. You used Dig on that same Zubat yesterday? Nice. Is it possible that 2 Pokemon die on the same turn? I don't think that's possible, no. I think if one Pokemon dies of poison, you get the XP and the next Pokemon comes out. Or, wait. No, the turn would end if something dies to poison. I'll explain in a sec. This has fly. Okay, poison takes effect after you attack. So what would happen is the Pokemon that's faster would attack and die to poison, and then the other Pokemon wouldn't even get its attack off. That's what would happen. It wouldn't even get a chance to attack because the other Pokemon just died to poison. And then that person would send out their next Pokemon. Pokeflute? I had to think about, like, what would happen for a second there. That's not a question you think about often. Okay, if all my X items moved up, I think I'm good on... I think my bag is good. I really hope my bag route is correct. This is a little bit awkward routing this, like, bag. Because it's such a weird run. That's my flute split. Okay. I get to do the easy grab of the Rare Candy. Nice. Still fuck it up. Let's go. Alright, so Poke Guy's on the champion fight right now. Not in XP list, obviously. Talking about in XP. Yeah, you just wake it up and run. It's always been a little bit goofy, but it's how you speedrun, so. Right. We don't have YOLO Ball Manip for Tauros, so this is going to be a fun section of the run. Just be prepared for a long grind. I'm curious about how much time I lose. However long this split is roughly the time lost to not finding a YOLO Ball Tauros. Come on. Are there any non-fighting or normal recoil moves? No, every recoil move is normal or fighting. That is kind of strange. Oh, come on. Luckily, you can repel off almost all of Safari's and the Dugtrio. It's kind of nice. There's a few things that sneak through this repel, namely the 31 Nidorino, and that's about it, actually. Alright, everyone. Get hype. Here we go. Grind begins. Again, like, it's probably faster for me to use, like, Zapdos or something this run. But long term, I want to find a Tauros manip, so I want to run this with Tauros. Is that IGT immediately? There's a back out, isn't there? There's definitely a back out. Hop 2 back out, I think. That wouldn't have been Nidoran. Yeah, it's Hop 2 back out. For sure. Okay, we're on a good save at least. Alright, here we go. First ball. Darn. Second ball. Count the balls. It should take 12 on average. So that's 2. No. There's no Yola Bomb in Ep. This minute is actually kind of awkward too. You have to pause on a specific tile, which makes this hard. What is going on here? I mean, I've gotten the Tauros, so... It's a fucking back out, dude. Jeez. You, like, never do back out manips normally, so I'm, like, not used to it. One tile late on the pause 3 times in a row. Come on, it's not hard. Three balls. Rider is 12 average. I have a better way of doing the manip now. That's good. If I throw a Rocket Tauros, it will be 97% to run. So no, it's not worth it. The only Pokemon in the entire Safari Zone worth throwing rocks at, it's worth throwing 1 rock at Parasect and 2 rocks at Chansey. I didn't back out again. Nice. I keep forgetting back out. It's very weird to me. How do I beat the game with level 28? It'll be level 36. If you want to ask me how do you beat the game with level 36, I can answer that. Why do I need a Tauros? I need a Tauros to beat the game. Dugtrio is not good enough. Tauros is good enough. How with the 36? Horndrill and Fissure. Also, Tauros is a good Pokemon. Ooh, that wasn't bad. Okay, moving on. I forgot to repel. Oops. Check the speed really quick. That's the right one. It definitely repelled. That's wrong. That's not what I'm supposed to pick up. It's this. I'm gonna have to toss that. Annoying. I'm gonna have to toss that. I forgot the item. You pick up... Of course I get the Venomoth encounter. Venomoth is 5%, so it's very unlikely you see it. It's the only thing you can get in this zone. I'm just gonna toss it now. I don't actually have space for Surf, so I have to just kind of do this. Okay, I lost like 7 minutes not having a Tauros Manip. It's not bad. More like 6, I think. And a lot of that was because I suck, so... Alright, this is the last fight we used Dugtrio for. Everyone say goodbye to Dugtrio. Dugtrio's last time to shine. Annoying. I got the bad roll too. That's extra annoying. You're more likely than not to two-shot this execute with Dugtrio, and you're less likely to two-shot it with Tauros. So, you usually just go for Dugtrio there, but unfortunate. Alright, here we go. Yeah, what's up, Beastcape? Hey, nice emote. I like it. It's so cute. Accuracy. That's super annoying. Darn. You're supposed to move that up. That is the one thing you don't want to see. All right, moving on. I have to take that poison through the next fight. It's unfortunate. Aw, thanks, buddy. I'm gonna take a lot of damage to that poison. Not looking forward to it. You can notice that I couldn't pick up the item there. That's intended. I found a way to route in having a full inventory for most of the run, which is cool. I can skip out on most things. Okay, we need max drill, so we do have to do this now. I need to not heal this poison until after the next fight, which I'm not happy about. I have a safe way of doing this fight if I get unlucky. I came up with a really dumb strat. This is why I want to buy the extra X accuracies if possible. HMF4 to this. This goes over that. Erica split, thank you. I probably shouldn't even bother with an Erica split. Okay, I have to full restore after this fight. Why don't I use auto splitter? There's no auto splitter for Pokemon that I know of. And even if there was, it would be for like glitchless, and that wouldn't work for me. Because I don't do stuff glitchless does. Okay, I have the revive if this goes poorly. It probably will. Okay, so this fight's a little dumb. There's like two variations of it. So what we're going to do on turn 1 is X attack. Don't disable. Just don't disable. Easy. Okay, fight's easy. If it disables strength, I forgot I need to do that. We have to use an X accuracy and drill, and it burns in ether, and we have to pick up the max ether later. But since he didn't do that, we get to do the gym the way that's intended on my routing. It's actually pretty sick. This routing works out pretty well. So notice we have 5 drills, and there's 6 Pokemon left, right? Because there's 2 on the next fight and then 4 on Koga. I came up with a way to save a drill in a way that I did not think I would come up with a way to save a drill. Okay, I'm going to save that full restore by just being poisoned, because I'm in the center after this gym anyway. I'm in a super potion, though. I'd rather burn a super potion than my full restore. Just want to get why this gym has more psychic types than poison types. It is a bit weird, because there's a lot of poison type Pokemon. There could be like a Tentacool trainer, there could be some grass poisons in here. Imagine if there's a trainer with like Venusaur Tentacool or something. That'd be really neat. But yeah, I agree. Good, okay. Fate's free. So this Hypno, you don't one-shot the Drowsy after an X attack, so it's better to just X-Act drill this fight. I couldn't really come up with a better way to do this. It would take 3 X accuracies, which is way too slow. So I couldn't find a way to save the drill on that fight. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to save a drill on Koga. And I'm like, how on earth am I gonna save a drill on Koga? And this is the strat that I came up with for saving 1 horn drill on Koga. Doesn't really matter what the coughing does. That's fine. Easy. Oh no, I'm out of drills. How am I gonna kill the wheezing? Oh no, the wheezing exploded. Unfortunate. Wheezing good AIs into self-destruct on Dugtrio, so I'm able to win that fight for free like that. Unfortunately, to get the Toxic TM, we have to use the PP ups, otherwise we wouldn't be able to finish the gym. I'm also, unfortunately, still poisoned, so I'm going to lose some time to lag, but again, I want to save that full restore if I can. We're going to center, like, right after this anyway. We have to center to get our drill PP back, so... Alright, not bad. Why switch to Dugtrio? I had no way of KOing him with the Tauros, and against the Tauros, it can use any of its moves. It could use Sludge, Smog, Self-Destruct, he could X-Attack, he could use whatever the other move is, I can't remember. It's another poison move. He could use any of those moves. But against the Dugtrio, it's good AI, so he can't use any of his poison moves, so he has to use Self-Destruct, or the X-Attack. Because good AI in this game just means spam super effective moves. Shouldn't the walls in the gym be invisible? They're kind of invisible. They're very easy to see. Alright, this fight's a little stupid and a little scary, but we do have the revive. This whole area ends up being kind of just a bad area. If we had a better attack DV, it wouldn't matter nearly as much, but this Tauros kind of sucks. Sorry, Tauros, but this Tauros is not the best. I would prefer a much better one, but we don't really have a choice, so this guy sucks. This would be an easy 2-shot if he had like 3 DV attack, but with 0, yeah, it's not so easy. Please kill. This is a range. Okay, I didn't get it. That's fine, I'll just have to super potion. The thing that's kind of nice about this route is experience doesn't matter. A lot of the time, if like you die to a fight, you have to figure out how to fix your experience. But since you don't get experience, it works out pretty well. No, I did not find the Tauros manip. That's why I have a grind begins, grind ends split. Okay, I'm going to need to super potion the Tauros. Then I need to double candy the Tauros. And I need to teach Earthquake. Earthquake. Yes, the AI cheats in this game. This goes over tackle. The AI knows what, like, Pokemon you're gonna have out. Like, basically the AI waits until, like, the moment it attacks to choose its move. So it knows if you're switching and stuff. Why is Tauros so good in the first gen? Fighting Pokemon are trash because Psychic is so overpowered. So nobody can even, like, use fighting type Pokemon. Tauros is only weak to fighting. It has really good physical moves. It learns a crazy amount of good stuff. It gets Horn Drill and Fissure. It's very fast. Has a high attack stat. Misses Arbok ranges, but that's not that big a deal. Yep, classic. Okay. Oh, that's so bad. There goes my full restore. Darn, there's a full restore gone. I'm really happy I saved it then. Yes, the AI also does that in Gen 2, and I think it does in Gen 3 as well. I'm not positive about Gen 3. Yeah, the AI is kind of broken for a couple gens. Full restore. Okay, I have to grab that second protein just to guarantee a one-shot coming up. Again, I could skip these 2 proteins I'm picking up if we get better attack. But with as bad of our attack, I kind of have to get both of them. There's no way around it. Okay, this Alakazam would be a damage range if we didn't pick up that protein. And if Alakazam lives, big scary. Alakazam is not something you want to give a turn. It's a good turn. That's a good turn. Nice. Really good. Okay. Staying full health here is nice. This is another area where I had to route a way to like have enough PP to make it through here. We want 10 drills for this tower. We would want to drill the Machoke. We want to drill like all 5 of this dude's Pokemon. We want to drill everything on the next fight, and we want to drill everything on Giovanni. But we just don't have enough drills, and we don't have enough PP restoring items. So we kind of have to come up with creative ways to not use drill. So I found a way to use only 3 on this fight, 2 on the next fight, and then 3 on the final fight. And that gets us to 8. Also, we have to grab the Lapras. Lapras is just the easiest Pokemon for us to get, because we don't have anything that learns Surf, and we don't want to go out of our way to catch anything. So, Lapras it is. Works out that it's just right here. And it would be better for us to go do Mansion, because then we would get 2 more rare candies. And then if we could do Mansion, we would be able to guaranteed 2-shot the Machoke, guaranteed 1-shot the, whatever it's called, Arbok, guaranteed 1-shot the Alakazam without the proteins. And all of those would save like 30 seconds total, not having to deal with any of that. But the issue is, we would have to then catch something that learns Surf, and that would take longer, so that's a really good Leer. That's best case scenario on this fight. I'm guaranteed the Drowsy. Without the protein, this Drowsy is a really bad damage range. With the protein, it's a possible damage range. With the Leer, it's a better damage range. Got it. Really good. You could also X-Attack to not give the Drowsy a turn. The reason why you're scared of the Drowsy is as Poison Gas. If you get poisoned, you just have to lose your full restore or be poisoned for a bit. Kind of annoying. But we're gonna Mom Heal right after this, so it's not that big a deal. Like, you can deal with it pretty easily. We're also going to need an item spot. So we're going to just end up tossing the TM here in a sec. Where's Earthquake? We unfortunately have to X-Attack here. Nidorina, we can't one-shot. It's not even a damage range. It looks like it's a range, but it's not. I tested for a while. But luckily, the fight's pretty easy. Nidorina doesn't usually do anything. So we can kind of just drill our way through this fight like usual. I have a feeling this run might be sub 3. My goal was sub 3 today. And I didn't expect to be on pace for it first run. So, it's kind of cool. I did not forget the Lapras. Excellent. Yeah, Tauros was 7th ball, so it was a good bit under average, which is nice. It wasn't, like, crazy lucky. I could still save, theoretically, 7 minutes on that split. But, yeah, I agree. It was lucky. I will happily take a 7th ball. Or 8th ball? I can't remember. It was like 7 or 8. Could scroll up and count the Tauros in chat. I probably could, yeah. Okay, it's kind of unfortunate that this is like an... Oh, I finished off. This is an issue with this run, and it's like, it's not something you can solve. We kind of just have to deal with encounters. There's just no way of dealing with encounters. Like, we're low level. Like, that's the nature of XP lists. You're gonna be low level, and because you're low level, you don't get to repel everything, so... Of course, I get instantly hit. Yeah, you kind of just have to deal with these. There's a pretty big difference between level 34 and 35. I also considered finding a manipulation for Mansion that gets us like all the way through Mansion, but there's no reason. We'll probably get like 10 encounters. We repel off a little bit, so it's still worth using repels. It gets worse in Victory Road, I think. Or no, actually Mansion's worse. Never mind. Yeah, Gen 1's kind of nice. I think it hits a pretty good middle ground. Okay, do a little bit of a... Do I want to get the full restore? I think I'm fine. I'm just like, I'm a little short on healing items. I think I'm gonna skip it. It's like my last chance. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the full restore. I might have to center an extra time if I get unlucky. That's the only thing. Yeah, the Carbos end up mattering. The Carbos are mostly for Agatha. We save an X speed at Agatha with the Carbos. We save an X speed on Champion as well. And it lets us do some pretty cool strats that can happen. For example, on Lorelei, we're going to X accuracy, X attack to save 1 scroll. It's faster to X attack because they're in slot 4, X speeds are in slot 5, and we only need a badge boost to outspeed the Jinx. It's kind of neat. Okay, come on. I'm like almost out of here. This might seem a bit silly. I'm gonna literally candy right here. We're gonna have to do an extra menu for them anyway. And doing it right here means I won't get any more level 35 encounters. So. Good. This has dig. Oh, come on. You actually risk Cinnabar coasting in the glitchless run. If you forget to repel when you're surfing from pallet to Cinnabar, you technically glitch because you'll get a grass encounter in the water. I've always wondered, like, how we should handle that in the ruling. It might seem a bit silly, but it is technically something that can happen. Yeah, well, I understand their reasoning behind good AI. The only issue is they should have done a better job. They should have excluded status moves from it. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a kid's game. How do you activate no XP? It's a ROM. It used Leer. I'm good. I can drill. I was like, wait, what am I supposed to do here? Yeah, it's drill. Doing pretty good, JMCG. Okay, pretty good. It was like a 5 encounter mansion. It's probably about average. Okay, unfortunately we're gonna get the next couple TMs. We kind of just have to use things. But we had a pretty good little bit where we had a full bag. Hey, thank you, deck. Alright, we're gonna save in front of Sabrina. Sabrina's probably like the 3rd hardest fate left. Yeah, the issue with Sabrina is it's not like glitchless where we outspeed, and we don't even one-shot everything. Now, the thing is, there's 2 ways we can do this fight. If we've used too many X accuracies, this is where we would save one. If we X attack twice, we get enough speed to outspeed our whole team and one-shot everything. The issue with the double X attack strat is if you critical the Venomoth, it would survive, and it can annoy you. So it's better to not do the double X attack strat. It's better to do X speed, X accuracy. But the issue with the X speed, X accuracy strategy is Sabrina has the ability to use disable and disable horn drill. So you kind of have to react to what happens here. So I'm going to start with the accuracy. That's good. I'm going to use my X speed now. That's good. I outspeed our whole team. Just don't troll me by confusing. Okay, this is scary now. If I snap, I win. Did I save? I don't remember saving, actually. That's bad. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just heal up. Mr. Mime's not that threatening. Okay, this is annoying. This is just because I got confused by Psybeam. Psychic wouldn't have one-shot me. I would have much preferred just getting Psychic. Okay, come on, please. Just, please snap. Okay, I win. Good. I'll take it. It was first try, just very annoying. No, they probably just messed it up. They mess up a lot of this stuff in this game, honestly. Alright, cool. Sabrina down. Okay. I have 1 full restore. How many super potions do I still have? I have 1 full restore for sure. How many super potions? I'm cutting this a little bit close. I might only use 1 here. Oop. Where's my elixir? Oh, that would have been dumb. Okay, I really want to just get Leer from Machoke this run. Okay, this is, again, another section where I'm very close on PP. So, it would be better to just drill this thing, but I actually am going to use Earthquake and hope I 3-shot, or hope I 2-shot. It's a range. This is another reason we pick up the 2 proteins. This is not possible without protein. So hopefully this just gets it in 2. Oh, that's a crit. Nice. Really good. Nice. Okay. No damage on the Rhyhorn. Really good. Okay, this next fight's pretty bad. They have low kick, which does a ton of damage, and I'm very low on healing. That's fine. Annoying that it critical. Whoops. Okay, another reason to pick up the proteins is on the Giovanni fight. Again, I need to save 1 drill. So I have 8 drills, and there's 8 Pokemon that I want to drill in this gym. I want to drill, you know, Machoke. I want to drill pretty much everything here. But I came up with a pretty cool strat that will be pretty useful, honestly. So I need to X speed for Giovanni to outspeed Dugtrio, but what kind of works out is because of the Carbos, I'm actually close enough on speed that I only need a badge boost to outspeed the Dugtrio. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use an X attack instead of an X speed. I also have to heal, because I'm not going in that low. I'm not going to bother saving. I can revive if I need to. So I'm not going to bother X-speeding here because I need to save at some point 1 drill. And it turns out with an X attack and those proteins, I'm just good enough to one-shot the Dugtrio. So I'm going to X attack for the speed. I'm going to hope this thing leers. If this thing leers, it's very helpful. Or tail whips. Okay, he didn't, but that's fine. So I can drill the Rhyhorn. And then here we go. This is a very favorable damage range. Whoops, strength. It's still very possible to miss. I think it's 37. Yeah, okay, I crit anyway. It's 37 out of 39, I think, that you get that. I'm pretty sure that's the range. But what this does is it saves me 1 drill, which is perfect because the rival... I'm going to spam Fissure, because I'm going to get Fissure this fight, and then I can teach it. But the rival has a Pidgeot, which I can't Fissure. And he also has 6 Pokemon, so I couldn't Fissure all 6 anyway. So I saved the drill here specifically for the Pidgeot, but then it also kind of works out that it gives me 6 one-hit KO moves for the rival instead of 5, so I wouldn't have to, you know, like, Earthquake something. I actually think I forgot to toss the Super Potion, so I'm going to need to use it and then talk to him again. Because, yeah, forgot. Nice. Whatever, I'll be full health for rival now. Yeah, you're supposed to make an item space before Giovanni. I forgot. There's only 6 fights left in the game, so doing pretty good. I'm going to hit the split now, because I wanted to hit the split when I got Fissure. I knew I was item full, that's why I didn't do that. Okay, so this menu is kind of awkward. We have to repel, teach, Fissure. Fissure goes over Stomp. Okay, should be rather safe right now on whatever it's called. HP and whatnot. I can full restore if I need. This fight can be quite annoying. So you're faster than... You need to step in X speed at some point during this fight to outspeed the Alakazam, but you're faster than the Pidgeot if it's only plus... Or if it's +0. So you're just really hoping to not see agility on turn 1. So just don't. Agility, perfect. So now I'm faster than the Pidgeot. I can use my last Horn Drill to take it out. But I still need X-Speed at some point. It just so happens Rhyhorn comes in next. And that's nice and easy for us to set up on. It doesn't do very much to you. And then he has 5 Pokemon left. All of them can be hit by Fissure. And we're faster than all of them. So, good fight. Yeah, that's the fight you want to see. No issues there. And we use up our last PP just as his last Pokemon comes out. Yeah, the routing on the moves was pretty interesting, but pretty difficult for this. Coming up with a way to not have to go, like, way out of our way for PP healing items. Especially because we only use one-hit KO moves, and their main drawback is their, like, number of PP. Yeah, this should be pretty comfortably sub-3 pace. I'm actually surprised, though. Most likely get sub-3 in my first run. Yeah, he hits you twice, but you don't take very much damage as Tauros. Tauros is fairly bulky. Well, I say that, and fights are coming up where bulk becomes an issue, so. We don't have space for X defense, and we don't have space for X specials. Yeah, we use Tauros from, like, when we get it till the end of the game. It's just, it's too good of a Pokemon. Tauros is amazing. I forgot to repel. I'll just do it now. Oh, come on. Oh, it's because my mouse is over it somehow. So I leave my mouse over chat sometimes, and if it scrolls up and an emote ends up like where my cursor is on the chat, it hovers over the emote sometimes. I totally forgot what had strength. It's like never Tauros. The reason I'm not swag bouldering is this. If we get encounters here, just nothing we can do. We are level 36. We will get encounters. I'll swag boulder when it doesn't, like, lose steps. But if I'm gonna, like, be forced to get extra encounter rolls, I'm not gonna do swag boulders. We repel off about half the encounters, so. Come on. I prefer Gen 1, for, like, normal gameplay. But for randomizer, I prefer Gen 2. Mostly because the speed choice for Gen 2 is really good, and the speed choice for Gen 1 kind of sucks. Yes, the Bombsuit is working on a new speed choice, which will probably make Gen 1 my favorite game to run. Waste my turn frame there. Oh well. Yeah, the 1% will be gone. That's a huge deal. I also had a really weird strat. I considered Master Balling the Moltres this run, just because if we Master Ball the Moltres, we could use it to repel stuff off. I know that seems a bit weird, but... I'm gonna YOLO the last couple steps. This repel is definitely going to wear off. I turn framed like a dummy. Plus, I think when you get encounters, you get turn frames. I'm actually curious, so I'm gonna let this repel run out. If it runs out way early, you do get turn frames after encounters. Yeah, I used a Tauros Manip that doesn't have a YOLO ball. That's why I made a split for, like, grind ends. That was when I caught it. It took me, like, 9 minutes for Safari. Okay, cool. I still made it. Oh my god, I love double inputs. You got a new goal? Sub 2 in Red Ranto? Hey, not bad. Sorry, I was gonna... I fell asleep last night, I forgot to mention. It was pretty late. Thank you very much. Cool, okay. That was like 6 encounters, I think? That wasn't that bad. Okay, it begins. First fight's like slightly scary. It's not that bad. It's mostly the later fights that are terrifying. I have 2 revives, that's plenty. I definitely centered. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna save it for Lorelei. Crit does not one-shot us, but crit non-attack fall actually can kill us. If she crits, we need her to drop our attack. That might sound really weird, but we need her to drop our attack to make this fight free. Growl is amazing on turn 1. That's fine. So we're gonna have to X speed here. Okay, we're done. That's GG. 1 fight down. We're 1 badge boost away from... Oh, I forgot to attack instead of speed. That was a mistake, but not a big one. We're 1 badge boost away from outspeeding the Jinx. So if she drops our attack with either Growl or with Aurora Beam, we don't even need to set the X speed. So turn 1 can actually save us a turn there. When's max Pokedex XP list? That would not be possible. We can't... Oh, okay. The thing is, like, some Pokemon become impossible. Like, Charmeleon becomes impossible. We could probably get, like, 100. But yeah, we cannot get 124 without XP. We'd have to figure out, like, what the best way to spend candies is. Because there's a lot of things that you can only get through leveling. This is just accuracy, actually. And then I fissure. Wouldn't it work out to be faster than 124? It would probably be faster than 124. The only thing is it'd be very hard to do some of these fights. I guess you would just use, like, Zapdos or something. But yeah, a lot of the fights would be kind of hard. Alright, the real Elite Four starts now. Like, the first two fights here are pretty free. The last three are all hard. Agatha's not that bad, but holy crap, Lance is not fun. So that's the two free fights. And now we get to the fights that are not good. I'll just save here. I don't want to have to, like, walk in there and re-menu. It's not likely to die. I'm more likely to win than lose. I need an X speed and an X accuracy, and that's it. So it's not that hard. And luckily I've already used my elixir, so don't have to worry about doing that in the fight. I had a weird strat where I was going to do 3 X attacks, but then confusion becomes a pretty big deal. So I just decided to go with X X speed. Okay, I'm going to actually full restore that. This is the other side effect. If you get Nightshade, you kind of just have to heal. Because if you get double Nightshade, you're dead. That's good. Annoying. Come on, just Dream Eater this turn, please. Just Dream Eater and I win. Dream Eater and it's over. Good. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. Yeah, it's a good thing there's no Flying Ghosts. Again, if Drifloon was in this, I would have to teach Rock Slide. But, like, the thing is, if there was a Flying Ghost, I would kind of be able to deal with it pretty easily. Because I could teach, like, my strat almost for Agatha was teaching Rock Slide to Tauros, using 3 X attacks, and then you one-shot and outspeed the lead Gengar, but then you're slower than the last one. It, like, worked out really weird. Yes, Pokeflu's faster than Full Restore, because if I Full Restored there, I would have lost all my stat changes. If you Full Restore at full health, it removes all of your X items that you've used, or any stat boosts that you have. So I have to be very careful not to Full Restore at full. If you Full Restore when your health is lowered, then it doesn't do that. Using a full heal in Gen 1 is kind of busted. It removes all of your stat changes, including your badge boosts. And if you use a full restore when you're at full health, it considers it to be the same as using a full heal. I can just elixir in this menu. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Again, this is the last, like, really hard fight. Champion's hard, but not ridiculous. Lance and Agatha are the two worst. That's spooky fight done. Alright, this fight's horrible. Luckily, we outspeed Gyarados. That ends up being a pretty big deal. That's why we get the 3 Carbos as well. We outspeed Gyarados, so it ends up working kind of well, I guess. So we do have the accuracy on this turn. That's great. I would have preferred a miss, but that's fine. Now we can drill the Gyarados. That way we just don't have to deal with that. Then we need to set up an X speed. That's a range. It's probably going to kill, sadly. Darn. Okay. If the Leer misses, you're guaranteed to tank the Hyper Beam. If the Leer hits, it's a very favorable range that kills you, but you can still live. The reason why I would pick up the candy when I'm in Victory Road is it gives a higher chance of surviving that Hyper Beam. But it's fine. Again, this fight is scary. If you get Dragon Rage, you pretty much can, like, win very easily. Leer fail, Dragon Rage, Hydro Pump miss, Hyper Beam miss are all very good ways to just win this outright. Okay, Dragon Rage is good. I'm gonna risk the Gyarados here. It might seem strange. It's better to risk the Gyarados if you get that, and that's unfortunate. That's going to kill. It's very, very weird how the math works out. But if you get Dragon Rage from Gyarados, it's better to risk your turn on the Gyarados than the Dragonair. Because Slam kills you, so the Dragonair would be 75% to troll you. Gyarados is only a 50-50. If you get Leer fail, you're pretty much guaranteed to win. You only die to critical Hyper Beam or like super max range Hyper Beam. Yeah, you would use them only on things that you can't obtain that need one candy to evolve. Accuracy. I think I lived that barely. That does kill. Okay. Again, Lance is the hardest fight in the run. I won this fight 4 times in a row in my practice. Or my, like, test file. It's not really like a practice. But you just need 2 turns. And he's only 50-50 to attack you. So, at the very least, you're 75 or 25% to win. Like, worst case scenario. Because it's literally a coin flip between him using Dragon Rage and Leer, or using Hyper Beam and Hydro Pump, and also both of those moves can miss. So you're probably like 30% to win. Okay, I think I can tank this. I'm very curious. You don't. Man, that's unfortunate. Okay. It's also been 4 fights since he's used either Leer or Dragon Rage, both of which would help a lot. I've failed the coin flip every time, and he's hit every time. Whatever my splits are is the record, Dreamlord. Nobody's done this before. Well, I think people have done this, but they've done it on the fast ROM. I'm doing it on the not fast ROM just because I like playing on vanilla. That's good. Okay, come on. 50-50. I'm more than 50-50 to win. You gotta be kidding me. Eventually, we will win a coin flip. Again, Dragon Rage or Leer, and I win. I don't want to give the Dragonair a turn because Hyper Beam, Slam, and Agility are all bad. Agility is very bad from Dragonair. I also have to be very careful which moves I select. Yeah, Hyper Beam can miss and Hydro Pump can miss. So it's like slightly more favorable than a coin flip per turn that I survive. That's good. This. He has yet to miss a Hyper Beam. Or a Hydro Pump, or just pick Leer and Dragon Rage in any combination on the first 2. Can you manip moves used in battle? Actually, you can. The issue is I have to use X items. But I guess using X items... That's very interesting. I could probably manipulate Leer fail on turn 1. That's very interesting. I'm gonna look into that. Because I could do this to use an X accuracy. Okay. Like, dude, please. Yeah, Lance is denying the sub 3 right now. I'm 1 in 3 to win. I think this is at, like, attempt number 10. So I've gone more than 3 times the rate on winning. Again, if you, like, I need him to, like, coin flip poorly twice or miss. Yeah, or drag it. But, like, if I manipulate Leer, it would be more than 50-50 to win. So it's probably, like, something I could come up with a way to do this. Oh, whoops. Okay, come on. 50-50. 50-50. There we go. Okay, now I need to be very careful on move choice. It's drill, fissure, fissure, drill, drill. Drill. Fissure. Fissure. Drill. This is the other reason we get the Carbos. We outspeed the Aerodactyl with 1x speed. If we didn't pick up the 3 Carbos, we would be slower than Aerodactyl, and we'd have to set up another X speed on Lance. And you've seen how fun it is to set up just 1. Imagine setting up a second. Alright, we are through Lance. Nice. I will save. Normally I wouldn't, but I'll save. What is bike manip? I misclicked and used the bike, because everyone's joking that I manipped with the bike. Nice. Alright, that only took 8 minutes. That's not that bad. I mean, I can save a lot of time there later. This is Manip to have perfect speed. It has 15 DV speed. It has 15 speed, 0 attack. So it's like garbage attack. Which causes a lot of issues. But manipping a 1% Tauros is pretty bad. Did I save? I hope I saved. This is X accuracy. That's what you don't want to see. Please miss. I have revives. I don't remember if I saved. Miss. Tank. 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 There's no way I tank, by the way. It's literally not possible. I have revives. Where are my revives? They're there. Really? Can you kill me, please? This thing's not gonna kill me, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Good. That's why I use Body Slam instead of Rock Slide. Alright, can we please just not use Sky Attack? Thank you. And I think I'm guaranteed to win from here. Yeah, that's guaranteed. Nice. Just click drill. Good. Drop 5 drills and then Fissure Blastoise, and that's GG. Alright, I think that was faster than resetting anyway. Alright, that was actually sub 3, first run. That was very good routing. No routing mistakes. Everything worked. As long as I have a fissure, everything worked. Hold up. Okay, no routing mistakes. Everything worked. I was actually kind of afraid that would have messed up the routing somewhere. I'm happy it didn't. Really good run. I'm happy with that. Obviously, there were a lot of mistakes. But yeah, nothing that killed the run. They're set to on after this fight, and they continue through the save. So you have to fix your animations if you continue playing after you beat the game. Even if you die to the rival, they're still set, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. Like, I think this can drop down... Well, this can definitely drop down to a 240. I can easily save 10 minutes this run. I can save for sure 6 minutes at Lance and 7 minutes at Tauros. That puts us to a 235 just off of those 2 sections. I can save 3 minutes to routing around a couple things. Namely... The biggest thing is doing the Rocket Underground takes 3 minutes, but it gets us a PP up, which is awesome, a Rare Candy, which is really good, a Nugget, which fixes our money issue, and the Horn Drill TM, which fixes our money issue. 231 IGT, not bad. $250.26. Not too shabby. 230 gold I think might be too hard. But it is kind of cool that you can directly compare this to glitchless. Because this is literally glitchless. It's literally like... It's not like the run is faster or anything. The only thing is, like, you don't get XP. Otherwise, it's literally the same as a glitchless run. I think that's kind of cool. That's why I like running it on this instead of the fast run. I am really happy that run went that well, though. It's nice when you route something, and the route just works. It's like, just no issues, just right through the game. No issues at all. Oops. Didn't have to deal with any garbage, just right through the game. Yeah, it was only like an hour and 5 minutes slower than record for with XP. Like, that's pretty good. Did I manage to get 3 subs like your goal says? I think 3 people subbed during this. Nice one. What's up, Grim? Whoever routed this deserves a medal. Hey, thank you, Kiddles. It was all me. And I stole a couple manips. A couple of the manips were stolen. Let me see here. Who did I steal manips from? Let me scroll up and look at all the manips. Was it Enter who came up? It was either Enter or Stringflow. They came up with the glitchless moon manip. Chill Magic made the Dugtrio manip. Who made Clefairy? Oh my god, who made that Clefairy manip? Was it Snorms? I think Snorms was the one who did the Clefairy manip. How did I beat Brock, though? Brock's actually pretty easy. It just takes a year. You use Sand Attack and Growl, and you can't do anything. It should be 102 speed, right? Oh, that's